The biggest mistake we make in long-term transformational journey is thinking that everything is changing and the fact that we don't have control in taking anything with us. That's not true. So if you can remember what you're putting in your time capsule, hold on to that as an anchor. And what happens with any long-term journey is that there is an opportunity to revert back to the old ways. Anyone ever tried to be on a diet or work out every day? I'm the only one? What happens? You go to the Forks and there is that lovely glass of wine, or you go to a birthday party, you can't have that cake. Or you had planned to work out and then of course the kids need your attention in the evening, or the work is too much and you need to stay back yet another day. Way too many triggers and reasons that pull us back into old ways of doing things. And this is one of those parts in change management that not just psychology and behavioral sciences, but neuroscience is repeatedly reminding us that our habits are hardwired in our brain and psyche because we have repeatedly behaved that way. And because you're a college and a polytechnic, you know the power of training. You do something enough times, guess what? That's the whole purpose, is to make it your go-to, your natural place to go. To unlearn from that takes effort. But there are two parts to that effort. If you know what the trigger is, I can always say no to the wine and the cheesecake, but if there is another work I have to do or stay back late at work, I probably may not be able to say no. So what is your trigger? And coming up with a backup plan. I now have a dog, Justice, so if I can't go to the gym, I can at least spend more time with him in the backyard. So yes, it's not really working out, but at least it's a better solution so that I don't feel like I failed at my commitment towards that new change. Think about what your triggers are that take you back. And the biggest trigger that I've seen with organizations that I work with is most of them, large majority of them, are working in breaking down silos, collaboration across their organizational departments. But because many of them have been so ingrained, not necessarily 90 years of repeated habit, but they have worked in their silos. That's my family, we're close-knit. We're proud of our strong culture. To now say my family is not 5 people or 50 people, but 500, it kind of feels impersonal. Figuring out the trigger, if I really have to be collaborative, what is within my control that I can perhaps extend a relationship that is genuine to perhaps one person in the other department? These are the strategies you use that actually help you stick with the habit as compared to going back and reverting to the old habits.